The number one is Freud Adjustable Set. The tongue cutter of the Freud Adjustable Set has opposing shear angles to eliminate chipping on both the top and bottom surfaces of your boards, and the spacer system allows for thickness adjustments. They come with a patented coating that minimizes pitch buildup. The price is around $59. Check out the product link in the YouTube description below. The average rating of this product is 4.6 stars with more than 1255 customer reviews, a customer said.
This bit set is worth the extra money it cost. Most T&G bit sets limit you to a 1/4 panel. This set lets you use up to a 3/8 panel because the groove cutter has a 2-piece cutter that will expand using the included shims. Cut very sharp edges and cut as fast as I could feed the wood. When switching from groove to tongue, you do have to reset your router height. The shaft lengths are not calibrated to just replace one bit with the other. That may be a blessing in disguise because it makes you dial in the router height and gives you the opportunity to get it perfect using test cuts in a scrap. When end grain cutting the tongues, be sure you back up your piece with a piece of scrap or they will tear out as the bit exits the wood and leave a tiny divot on the face of shoulder as the work piece slides off the bearing. Only had this issue when cutting tongues and only when I did not use a backup piece.
Another happy customer said,
I hesitated at the price of this as a novice woodworker, but after spending a lot of time testing the range of what this kit can do, I'm really glad I got it. The design of this is very easy to work with. I would have spent hours in setup and testing to emulate a similar final product with individual bits, not to mention drop similar money doing so. The slot cutters can be finely tuned with included spacers, washers to exactly fit whatever your panel will be. You can adjust the profile so you get more of the beveled face, or less if you want more support for a glass window or solid hardwood panel. I ended up getting the optional cutter for glass panels as well, but you could emulate it with a straight bit if you wanted to. This just saves you time. Honestly, if you're debating your own cabinet doors, don't hesitate to get this. After a quick dry run with scrap wood, you'll be churning out rail and style doors in no time, and be proud of the outcome. A quick hint for other beginners, take the time to pay attention to depth of cut. You'll spin this at.
The second product is Whiteside 5990. From a company that's been producing woodworking equipment for more than 40 years, the Whiteside 5990 are crafted with premium carbide for strength, and are precision ground to maintain their balance at high RPMs. They can be trusted to deliver clean, consistent results. The price approximately $99. There are 34 reviews which average rating is 4.5 stars for this product, a customer said.
I purchased this set of bits to build kitchen cabinets for our son. They are remarkable. 7 pairs of doors done and still as sharp as new. I have other Whiteside bits and they all perform perfectly. Whiteside is my first choice for bits and accessories. Made in America.
Another happy customer said,
These are the real deal. I have made shaker paneled doors with table saw dado blades several times, and I can say by comparison this setup with a good router and table just cannot be beat. It makes a cleaner, more consistent cut that is by far superior to using a table saw to achieve the same result. Setting up for shakers is quite simple. It will take a few pieces of scrap wood. Cut the tongue first by guesstimating the height of the bit in the table. Run scrap wood pieces through and adjust accordingly. I used a quality depth gauge to measure the distance of the tongue from both sides of the wood piece until they were exactly equal. Once I had the router set up and centered, I cut all the tongue pieces at once. I then changed the router over to the groove bit. I used one of the tongue pieces to set the initial height of the bit while mounted in the table, and used scrap wood to cut groove pieces that would perfectly mate with the tongue, adjusting the depth of the router accordingly. Once I had it set, I ran all the groove pieces at once.
An unhappy customer said,
"These bits are pretty good. Are they up there with a set that costs $120? No, but I'm only planning on making new doors for my mom's place. They are better than the yellow cheap Chinese ones."
The next product is Yakamoz 1/2-inch Shank. The versatile Yakamoz 1/2-inch Shank are made for either a handheld or a table-mounted router, and boast hardened steel bodies with cutters ground to a mirror-like finish. They can save you some time, too, thanks to a Teflon coating that prevents sawdust buildup. This product is available on Amazon for $16. This product is rated with 4.3 stars from 22 customer reviews. A customer said,
"Arrived before promised. Does a nice clean job. No tear out as of now. Must feed at an even pace."
Another happy customer said,
"Good product used on maple wood. Cut as close to advertising within 1/32, plus or minus if you're looking for perfect. Not your tool. Spend 3 times the money for the 1/32 better cut. But for those who see the whole picture, not one detail, this would be great."
An unhappy customer said,
"I'm unsatisfied with the quality of these bits. I went for cheap and now I'm having to spend more for a better set. It's okay, lesson learned. These produced terrible cuts with huge cutouts and uneven depths. I used a router table and took every precaution to ensure good cuts, but the results were unusable. Since these types of bits are pretty much exclusively for joinery, I'd recommend spending a little more for quality."
The next product in our list is Yonico 15229. If you're working with slim pieces of wood, the Yonico 15229 might be your best choice, as they're compatible with materials starting at 3/8 inch thick. They're also built for the long haul, featuring silver induction brazing for strength. This product is available on Amazon for $39. The average rating of this product is 4.4 stars with more than 90 customer reviews. A customer said,
"This worked really well for tongue and groove ridged boards for a door. Ran pretty smooth. They are a matches set for height, but we still made slight adjustments to fine-tune."
Another happy customer said,
"The fit of these is very good. They leave a very crisp cut line. I used these to make soffits for my shed overhangs, which were 7-inch squares. I went through over 40 pieces without a problem. Setup was also very easy. I made the tongues first and used them to set up the grooves."
An unhappy customer said,
"Looks good, not very easy to set up to get matched T&G on different boards, little or no guidance, and can't really handle oak flooring with any speed, clean cuts. Given first pass on test boards, I doubt they will last very long, either. I didn't not rate durability, because they don't do a good enough job to pursue more work."
The number 5. Bosch 84623M. The all-in-one Bosch 84623M creates the tongue component of a joint when it's completely assembled, and it forges the grooved piece when one of the slot cutters is removed. Its 1/4-inch shank is made of hardened, tempered steel, to hold up to heavy use. This product is available on Amazon for $45. Check out the link in the YouTube description below. This product has average 4 stars from more than 49 customer reviews. A customer said,
"As another reviewer had mentioned, I needed this bit to make scrap pieces of hardwood flooring usable again to save on waste. Believe it or not, we made a table to mount the new Bosch Colt handheld router I have, and I used it to run this big bit. The bit is so sharp and the Bosch Colt so powerful for its size that all cuts were near perfect. The little router never even hinted at being worked too hard, and I wasn't going slow. I couldn't be more pleased with the performance. The only negative thing I could say is that the bit came in a cardboard box that was folded shut like it had been previously returned and never repackaged properly. There was no case and no padding, just the bit rolling around the box. The only thing that saved it was it had been dipped in some kind of rubbery wax material that took about 10 minutes to peel off the bit. Since it was undamaged and works great, I give it 5 stars.
Another happy customer said,
"Great router bit. I had a strange spot to address when laying hardwood flooring, so I cut down a piece of pre-finished flooring and then re-grooved the side. Sharp enough that it didn't chip and turned out perfect."
An unhappy customer said,
Agree with other reviewers over multiple years, especially check the Bosch Webby-Stay. It's mystifying that Bosch would sell this bit without enough spacers to make the groove-cutting bit work. Otherwise, it's hard to control the depth of the cut with this bit. Everything else is decent enough quality. I appreciate the 1/4 shank, since most of these bits require a 1/2 fitting.
The next product is Cmt Set. The Cmt Set includes 3 durable pieces that are adjustable in very small increments, and are designed for working with both softwood and hardwood stock that's between 1/2 and 1 to 1/4 inch thick. The ridge-forming bit has opposing shear angles for a flawless finish. The price is around $109. Check out the product link in the YouTube description below. The average rating of this product is 4.4 stars with more than 10 customer reviews. A customer said,
Super adjustability.
Another happy customer said,
Made my first shaker-style doors. Perfect.
An unhappy customer said,
Worked okay. Not great. One tooth came chipped, and the guide bearings not same diameter.
Thanks for watching and hope you liked it. As always, all the links about the products will be in the description below, so if you want to find the best prices, and more information that we might not get a chance to mention in the video, be sure to check them out.